Seeing as DreamCon just ended and Streamer University finally started, over the next few days the feed is going to be filled with clips from both events. But what I want to talk about takes place a few days before, specifically their auditions, which left a lot of people upset and very few people actually satisfied. The main narrative that I get is that it all boils down to the point that Kai picks someone else over them, which, to be honest, if he even does this past this year, which he most likely will, there will always be people making these types of videos every single year with the same complaint narrative. A lot of people genuinely think that just because they put in an application that they're entitled to get in. It's mostly unknown streamers with this narrative though, because there's niche streamers who didn't get in and who just took it on the chin because, well, they're niche streamers, so they already have an established fan base anyway, compared to someone who's obviously unknown, who obviously doesn't have a niche established fan base, who has a lot more to lose as compared to someone that's already known and has a niche fan base. That still doesn't excuse the complaint videos that I've been seeing from a whole lot of people though. Obviously I'm about to regurgitate everything everyone else is saying, but you weren't gonna get in anyway. You started 2 months ago. In fact, a lot of the people complaining don't genuinely like making content anyway. They just want the lifestyle that comes with it. Or people who don't even make content just showed up to bullshit. My next point that I have is the title of this video. Even if you supposedly got in, that doesn't mean you're automatically just up. If you can name me 10 unknown streamers who went to Streamer University last year that you can actually remember by heart without looking them up, then I'll shut up. But 9 times out of 10, you can't. Maybe during and a little bit after Streamer University, their viewers peaked. They had a lot of interest, but sooner or later that wave just wore off. You're still gonna have to grind, you're still gonna have to show up, you're still gonna have to put in work. But like I said, anybody who genuinely likes to create content or stream already know this. But the main issue is Kai Cenat and AMP's rise influenced a lot of people who don't want to create content genuinely to start creating content because they see the life that comes with it. AKA about 80% of the people who went to the IRL auditions. 10% actually want to do this shit, and the other 10% genuinely just came there bullshitting. Getting into Streamer University shouldn't be the be-all end-all of your content creating career. But again, only a small minority of the people who showed up to the auditions actually know this. If your only inspiration to make content was to have the life Kai Cenat and AMP has, as well as getting into Streamer University and just mobbing around your favorite streamers, then you should give up. You're taking up time and space for people who actually have a genuine passion for this shit, and instead they get overlooked because of people like you taking their spot. Plus, the main people I see who actually benefit from Streamer University are people who are already known anyway. They spent years building up their community, they have a long rap sheet, they have proof, they have determination, they have drive, and they have evidence backing that they can officially make content and officially stream and get results. And they're entertaining. Simply put, a lot of people are just not entertaining. You run a commentary channel, you're not entertaining either. Which, I mean, that's fair, but still. Speaking of entertaining, another thing I've seen people complain about was the amount of OF models and corn stars who also got into Streamer University, which is extremely understandable, but at the same time, you also gotta understand everybody who's already in Streamer University, the main niche is IRL content, and everybody knows that people who do IRL content are either out and about, in their room talking and watching videos, in a room with a group of people, or in a room with an OF model or a female influencer trying to raise them up on camera. And the viewers obviously eat it up because guess what? Pretty people get clicks. That's a known fact. Lust is literally a monopoly. Just about every TikTok clip you see or every TikTok skit you see with some sort of female in the background. Not trying to be misogynist, by the way, but usually they're wearing something extremely revealing, they're overly flirty or just overly lusty, or they just look good and have a good sex appeal. And in the comments, you can see people asking for their ad because guess what? 9 times out of 10, the girls you see on camera are OF models. Streamers know that, and that's why they invite girls on stream a lot, to flirt with them on camera, to do will they, won't they situations, to ask weird questions that the viewers conjure up through a donation, all of that. Sex appeal sells. And sex appeal will always sell. It's a monopoly. It's exactly why we have 20v1 spammed across YouTube with a whole bunch of people monopolizing off of the exact same concept every single time. So yes, a whole bunch of already established streamers got in over you, Yes, a whole bunch of corn stars and OF models got in over you because at the end of the day, he puts a lot of money into the streaming university thing, and he obviously wants a return on investment. So having people who are entertaining and people who can be the sex appeal will obviously make him more than enough back in return. A bunch of unknown streamers can quite literally be boring, and not a lot of people want to watch someone that's unknown. A lot of people want to see someone that's already known. That's also a harsh truth. A lot of you complaining about not being on Streaming University as you're unknown will also not turn around and watch Streaming University if it was filled with a bunch of unknown people. So at the end of the day, this is realistically just natural selection at its best. People who genuinely want to do content and genuinely have a determination to make it with or without a handout will grow, whereas the people complaining about not getting an easy shortcut to stardom, which isn't even fucking guaranteed anyway, won't.
What is this? Do you not have any self-respect? I should never have to click on a nigga's photo and have to contemplate if this is a photo of your bedroom or a photo of a fucking prison cell, nigga. This shit is trash as fuck.